Hey YouTube, it's episode 4 and I was going to try and release an episode every week, but we have been that busy. This is us on a train on our way to Brighton to pick up a new puppy. We left Mav at home looking after the rest of the dogs and the shop and everything that needed looking after. We were only going to visit a puppy and it turns out we took Puppy home with us. We brought Puppy home with us. It was just a bit of a nightmare actually, but we managed. So this is how close we were to Brighton Pier. Never been down here before.
Eva thinks she likes them.
Hey, it's your brother. You won't be happy when I take you away, lad. Oh yeah. You won't be happy. No. We went to view him and the breeder said, yeah, you can take him home with you. So we did. Did you see him?
Oh yeah, he's there.
He's trying to get out.
Things in life, and this is just one of them things. It's going to make you a strong boy.
It's going to make you a brave boy, actually. Very brave. This was the first trip in my recovery, because I'm 3 years sober, almost 3 years sober, that I have not suffered from anxiety and panic attacks. It really showed me just how far I have come in my recovery, but it's taken 3 years to get to this point. So I'm really looking forward to the future now, and who knows, one day I might go on a train by myself. But little boy's settling in just fine. We take it very, very slowly when introducing him. A new puppy. Luckily we do have lots of small dogs to make sure that he's going to be perfectly socialised and well behaved, we hope. It's been 2 weeks since I last posted and so much work's been done in the shop.
There's some window behind it.
I know, in hindsight, we should have prepared the area. But that's hindsight. Well, the walls are that colour now, aren't they? Or we're going to have to paint in each individual area. But we've got 4 weeks. So we do really need you to step up now and actually start doing jobs, like all kinds of jobs, please. The lady next door took all her tiles down, so I said, can I have all your tiles please? And she was like, just take them. So Mab's replaced all the broken ones here. Yeah, I know they're not all perfect, they're all the same colour, but what difference does it make? Joff's coming to build a suspended ceiling. As soon as he's finished that tomorrow, he's starting on this side. So what they're doing is they're putting a new wall up at the back. All these old tiles are being used as insulation, so that'll be really blocked off with sound. So there's a new wall going up, then a suspended ceiling, and that's where all freezers are going. Also, hindsight, we yeah, I do. It's not good.
We've got about 5 ulcers now.
Also, in hindsight, we didn't change the floor, and we've built shelves on top of it. So we're leaving this down. Who looks at the floor? Who looks at it though?
Hey, Sawyer.
Sawyer. He's not called Sawyer.
He is. Sawyer.
Sawyer, just because your dog's called Morris. Look at your dog picking on mine. This is Joff's dog, Bobby. He's 11-year-old and he was best friends with our Scylla and Mr. Wilson. Sully took his first trip to the nail salon, really well behaved. Grunt is never really well behaved and always rubs himself on the sofas. He had a little walk around town and then he went to Curry's to buy a new printer for his shop. Guess it's his shop now. Gift number 2. Go strike. Is the field free? We could go play scatter.
More. You could do stars. I mean, there's a montage.
Set square to make sure that the two walls are 90 degrees to each other.
It's perfect.
Oh my god, look at the state of it!
That looks like it's had some put on.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Concrete and all sorts like that, won't we?
Can't wait till they break. You guys are shit. Mom!
Stand behind it, see what it feels like. Quite a garlic, please.
Quite a garlic, please. We've got to put a top on it, but it's actually perfect height. Lean it on at that height.
Well, it's only going to go up another 40 mil
Yeah.
with the top.
What does it look like?
Good. Suits you.
I don't feel like I was born to do this, but I think I'll adapt.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. Oh, look at that. That's solid.
So the gate is going to come from here to wherever, it doesn't matter.
I'm going to do it in line with that.
Yeah.
See, I had to make this. I could have followed that line, but then you'd have a hell of a hangover because you worked on 600.
Yeah.
So I've had to do it to 575.
Yeah.
Very good. Which way? Hang on then. I don't like you said.
Right, that's what it'll look like. With the signs. This is your pate, it's available in 10 flavours. The turkey is 94% turkey. Cut it into training treats, grate it and use it as a food topper. Smudge it on licky mats or roots. You can just give it to your dogs like this in a little disc. Tiny little treats like this and it will still hold its form as bigger treats like this. So it still holds its form in your treat pouch. Look at the workmanship. Beautiful. I was ringing our home Alexa from out the Alexa here to try and get you to answer it.
I kept saying.
You needed to say answer.
I kept saying, who's home?
Oh, wicked, look at this. So we have got video, sausage, bacon, brown sauce.
I've got to board that end there,
Yeah,
board down there but leaving the hole for the cable.
yeah.
Finish off in here. There's 2 full sheets and 2 cuts. This bit to the left at one point needs stood in and bored in to hide those cables for the outside light.
Yeah.
And then I'll measure up for the ceiling tomorrow and get that first thing Monday morning.
And then counter, and you're done.
Shelves.
Ah, shelves, seating, kitchen. Come here. I want you to video me in the freezer area of Austenley Pet Shop. come over to the freezer area. So here we've got 3 freezers. We've got
I can see them.
Nature's Menu here, double freezer for Nature's Menu because we love their stuff. Nutriment.
Treble freezer, because we love their stuff.
No, single for Nutriment. And DAF, Durham Animal Feeds. And then if you come through here, so the freezer's going to end here. If you come through here, Skinner's is going here. Ours, which I've ordered today by the way, is going all along this wall.
What meat content's ours?
65% and 50%. And then we do a super premium 36% salmon content. Ours is going on here all along the bottom, and then we're going to have the pick and mix on like slanting shelves like that, all across here, all your pick and mix items. And then we're going to have everything hung up at the top like that, all your different bagged products.
Where's my back scratchers going?
On the counter. You're not selling back scratchers.
Yes,
So we got another dog. We've got 2 Brussels Griffon now. Little girl and a little boy.
and he's a right little cocky git, aren't you?
Mav thinks he's his.
He's mine.
Because I did have to kind of say we yours to blackmail him.
No, he's mine.
Agreeing to him.
He's
Why
ours,
don't you
isn't
sleep in your bed then? He sleeps curled around my head. I'm sleeping on the licky mat room. I call it licky mat room. I'm sleeping on our spare bedroom floor on a thin mattress so that he can sleep with me because he's going to sleep in my bed like she does. But I can't have him falling off the bed yet. So we're in the spare room on a thin camping mattress on the floor. It's really comfortable, and I love that they can both get on and off at bed with me. I went down to Brighton on the train just to have a look at him. The breeder said, oh, I don't let him go till 10 weeks. So we went down to visit at 9 weeks to choose which puppy we wanted. And literally, just as we arrived, she said, oh, by the way, you can take him home tomorrow if you want. So me and Eve were like, oh my God. We went down to Brighton and then we were going to go across to Bournemouth. We were going to go up to Wales. We were going to do it by train over a few days so that we were just like travelling around, seeing bits of stuff. So we had to pack up my belongings because I had a huge rucksack with me. Pack up the belongings in a cardboard box, send it back home with DPD, go buy a carrier to put him in so that I could bring Grunt and him on the train, and Eve had Mabel with her. So that was fun, but we did it. Mav picked us up in Sheffield, so we didn't have to do an extra train.
I mean, we're absolutely bomb-proof all the way, weren't we?
Yeah, he's a bit of a diva. He cried a little bit. We had to take him out of his box. But I was worried he was going to really upset my bit of a thing that I've got going on with just me and Grunt. But she loves him. She's absolutely fine with him. She's totally accepted him. It's like she knows he's a Griffon and they just get on. And he's not causing too much of a problem at home, is he?
No, not at all. He's, you know, and Wolfhounds are very respectful about the size of him. You know, they don't want to hurt him or all like that. Obviously, we keep him separate best we can, but they do. They are allowed to come up to him and sniff him and stuff like that. You know, just so he's not a stranger, really.
Do you know what he did last night?
What?
I wish you'd have seen it. He went into the conservatory. The light was off, so he walks into the conservatory. Zizi was sat in the far corner in the dark. Cactus was laid flat out, right? So he walks in, Zizi moved, he shit himself, he ran up onto Cactus, ran full length Cactus's body over his face. Cactus went, ah! He ran over him, jumped off, Cactus jumped up and ran into the garage. It was fucking hilarious.
Cactus is the only wolfhound we've got. He's scared of himself. He's like Cactus is just like ridiculous. I've never known anyone like it.
He loves Sully though. He's like, Sully's his level, isn't he? Sully is his level of scary. Yeah. That's it. All above that, it's too frightening. We've had to put more gates up and we're having to make allowances.
But all is well. So anyway, we are well on with the shop now. We're actually at the counter. So we got to go and choose the worktop. Originally we were going to go for granite, but then we decided it's a bit OTT really. It is a pet shop at the end of the day. You know, granite's very expensive. To have an L-shaped piece of granite cut. Don't get me wrong, it would look lovely and they are nice to clean and all that.
One day.
But I just don't think there's any need when you can get like Formica that looks like granite or whatever you want. I mean, you can get Formica now in any style, can't you? It can look like... Is this
turned into a Formica advert?
Yes. It can look like wood. Can look like
Everyone knows all this.
Yeah. Plastic.
You can get it in black, red, grey, blue, green.
Yeah. So anyway, shelving going here.
Listen, I was going to go buy all the stuff for this, but we're doing this very, very last. You quit work.
Yeah.
What has it been like since quitting work? How long is it now since you quit work? Have you
3
done a
weeks.
month?
3 weeks, I think. Maybe.
3 weeks.
So when I first quit work, I was very, very, what's the word?
Scared.
Cautious. There's a better word for it. Can't think. When I first quit work, I was worried that I would not cope with fact, because I've always been very regimental. Get up, sort dogs out, various chores, and then go to work. And to not have that got to go to work thing, I thought it'd fry my brain, to be honest. But A, we've been that busy that we are at work, aren't we, all the time?
Yeah.
And B, it's actually just giving me a chance to catch up on so many jobs that I never get a chance to do. So
Are you getting up later?
I have been getting up later, to be fair, but not because of...
No, it's not a bad thing, that. I think it's a good thing.
No, but it's not because of not having to go to work. It's because we've been staying up later. We literally haven't been going to bed till like 1:45.
Well, some nights we're here until
10:30, 11.
Half 11.
Yeah.
Just let me check that camera's recording.
There is a lot of things that I've got to sort out, like, you know, eventually when we get a bit more sorted. I know we're still going to always be busy coming here, but when we've got a lot of systems in place, it will free up more time to actually, for me and you to also, you know, have like a weekend, even if it's just like on a Monday.
Get time, do we?
Yeah, you know, even if it's a Wednesday, our weekend, we just to get a couple of hours away and that. Yeah.
Look at her. He's a little bugger. We don't get time. It's like people finish work and then they have a bath and they watch a bit of telly or do a crossword. We literally, if I'm in the bath, I'm making content or I'm sorting stuff. You just generally have to, if you go home, it's just to look after the dogs.
Well, I literally whiz home and I try and do some housework stuff. Like I'll go, oh, we've got all those clothes to wash or bath towels to wash and all that. At the same time as I'm down at the bottom.
Sully's in a bag of sand.
So they come out, as long as it's not the cement. Like as an example, I've got all dogs to groom this next coming week because Lena's desperate.
Well, we're having a few hours today. So the fields, we've got a private dog walking field as well, and that's booked out this evening for us. So we can even camp there if we want, but sometimes camping, it just ends up being so much hard work that you might as well just go home. And I was going to camp there tonight, but and then I remembered
camping's all right when it's fun and it's relaxed.
And I thought, if I do sleep in tent box, he's got nowhere to pee, and I can't be getting in and out with him. And if I do sleep on bed in back of van, still I don't know what he's like at night. We're getting up and having a pee. But I bought a new ladder.
We'll have a fire, burn off all this stuff.
Yeah. So why don't we cook some tea?
I've already done it.
Have you?
When I was making your breakfast this morning, I made a chilli.
Oh, wicked.
It's all made.
Some jacket potatoes.
I've got the jacket potatoes made as well.
Yeah, wicked. We've got Emily Show, Penniston Show and Dogfest. So we're going to be staying at least Dogfest. So we're going to be using the tent box. And me and you need to go away. We are going to Cumbria, paddleboarding and staying in that tent box before this shop opens in August. So we've got 2 weeks, we've got to fit that in. So CCTV man's coming on Monday. The signs are being fitted a week on Monday. The electrician's coming back, today's Saturday, the electrician's coming back next Saturday. Joff's here every day, but we've got to buy the shop racking now, so we're getting some proper shop shelving as well. We've got to source that, and we're pretty much good to go. I reckon another 2 weeks, and this will look like a shop. Yeah. With products in as well. Yeah,
and more importantly, the dogs are still all getting good quality of life at home. Yeah. I'm spending at least 60% of my time at home, and then I dash back here.
I very rarely see them. And we haven't got divorced or killed each other.
Not yet.
It's been close.
Yeah.
I nearly did move out last week.
Yeah, but that's just you, isn't it, as well?
Oh, yeah, no to do with you. No responsibility on his part. But we're all right. Yeah. We're all right and we'll get there. So we're going to keep trying to put you footage on of what is happening. Give us a like, give us a follow to make sure that you don't miss any episodes. But this is where we're at, and we'll catch you soon. See you later.
Bye bye.